Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's coffee time. It's Southern Sunday lunch time. We're having a Southern Sunday tradition here in the South. Can you guess what it is? Chicken tenders. We're going to deep fry some
chicken, not tender.
Chicken livers.
I'm getting me to wonder if
Mom was like, I want some of them tenders. Chicken livers. I hope I put that in the caption. When did I put livers? It's livers. Whatever I put up there. Coffee's hot. Can you see that steam? Mama?
I've got a cup of flour. And I can't see what I'm doing.
Do you need your glasses? Half glasses?
And a tablespoon.
You need your monocle?
Monocle of cornstarch. I'm putting this.
Here's the readers.
I don't need it. I just can't see. Okay. Then I'm gonna
Cup of flour.
Cup of flour, a tablespoon of soda.
2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
1 heaping or 2 tablespoons.
Shake it up, baby. I don't on the right set some. In case somebody's asking out there.
Get the cornstarch and flour mixed up. Now I'm gonna put me some salt and pepper in my flour. And I know I've got a Tupperware marinator, but I just can't hardly stand the thoughts of putting chicken in it.
I put chicken in all the time.
I know it, but with these livers, I just did it this way. This is salt and pepper, ranch seasoning.
Y'all's ranch season, salt and pepper, buttermilk,
and that's all I've
and
got.
livers. And here's a shake, shake, shake of salt.
A little bit more salt because I didn't have much.
And here's a shake, shake, shake of black pepper.
And I put it to season back.
You want a lot of black pepper. Now you can put a little cayenne in here right now. Mama likes it that way. She just won't admit it.
No, I don't like cayenne.
You do, just like in your honey mustard. But she won't admit it. We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. Because sometimes we fix it that way. She says, well, that ain't bad. It ain't hot. Then the next time she says, no, I don't want that in there.
Plain.
Don't you, Mama?
Plain.
You remember the last time we put a little bit in it, pinch of red pepper?
We're not putting it this way.
We're not doing it because she don't remember how good it was, she says. Did you get it mixed up good?
I hope so.
Here, let me mix it.
It won't get me a knife. I pulled it. I got some knife. I'm losing it.
Same reason I said tenders, Mama. But we got a gas leak in here or something.
Got a brain leak. So.
Okay, we're all mixed up. That's what it is.
We're mixed up, mixing up.
Now this is livers, buttermilk.
Oh. Sprinkle
Y'all.
it. You didn't get my ranch in there.
Yes, ma'am. Did you hear her tell me to put ranch in here?
Just a little, because I got a little bit in the buttermilk. Not much. That's enough. That's enough.
Just say when you want me to stop.
I want you to stop.
Say
Go
when.
ahead.
Say when, Mama.
You mean thing. I mixed that up. I ain't telling you no more to use it.
Oh, say when. You never did say when.
I said stop.
See, I didn't say stop. I said say when. Remember, when you're doing a dredge, me and Mama's acting a fool, but when you're doing a dredge, this isn't going in your food. So it's gonna be on your food. So we're gonna end up throwing away a lot of that we put in there. So you're preparing it to coat it, and that's a little different. If every drop of that's going in, it's a little different. But if it's not, then you want to have plenty enough to have flavor.
I can't get that in.
Shake it up. It's shake and bake, no help. We don't own that either. I have to watch what I'm saying. I'm saying all this stuff, and people say, "Oh, do you own the right stuff?"
No, we don't.
Let's move our green beans. Green beans gets a little bit of salt. These are just a quart I just opened. Put in here. It gets a little bit of salt. It's going to get a little bit of bacon fat and a little bit of heat on the stove, and it's ready to go. Let's bring you over here and show you Mama's tenders. Come on over here. I'll move you gentle. Slow we go. Poppity pop, Mama. Turn her down. You want your grease that hot, folks, because you don't want to marinate. And that's the reason we used to just fry them in a skillet with a little oil. We thought that would be a healthier way. We learned that we absorbed a lot more oil, and they kind of upset Mama's stomach when you do them that way. But by doing them this way,
I'm going to get my chicken livers.
by doing them this way, hot and fast, they don't absorb that oil.
Don't put it in there.
Your potatoes just popping into your water is popping over here. Every once in a minute. See that? I'm going to turn these things right back here. I love chicken livers too, Robin. Now you see how these are already browning up, and you can move them. You just want to float them around. Let's see what they look like on the other side. See, they're getting brown. I'm just going to turn them off. Huh?
Stir them so I can have a whole.
Yes, ma'am. Put your side over there, Mama. Fill it up. These are going to be so crunchy, crispy, delicious. Mashed potatoes, sweet peas, and rolls. We're having green beans and rolls. I love chicken livers. Yummy. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Mom.
Scoop that right there so I have my phone to do it.
We can buy chicken livers fresh in our local store. A lot of times you have to find them frozen. Now, you hear it's quietening down. That means you need to turn it up a little bit because you want to keep it hot and you put cold livers in there. It's going to chill it off, but you don't want them sitting there and marinating. You want to keep that heat up so they're constantly in frying mode. Makes a big, big difference. See, Mama's just filling her little sack full, giving it a shake, and putting it in there. It's going to heat back up. See how the eye got red again? Come on, heat up. You can hear it. A lot of cooking is by sound. Or I cook by sound a lot. Maybe real cooks don't. I don't know.
It's too full to put any more in.
Yeah, can't put no more. You want to put your bacon grease over here, and I didn't do that, and we'll forget it.
I'm going to have to reach in here and get these because I can't get them out.
Over your livers. Is there no bacon grease in the thing?
Yeah, I just put my hands through.
Let me pour. You just want to put enough in there to flavor them good. Now this is just a pint. So I'm putting about a tablespoon. Good old bacon grease in there. Salt and bacon grease is what we go with. Makes them good. A friend of ours, Miss Priscilla, taught us if you have store-bought canned green beans, when they're about done, put you some butter in there. And see, these are starting to kick back up with the sizzle there. And we'll just put a napkin on a paper plate and take these up on them. It's just me and Mama today. You can put it on any kind of platter, but you don't want to wash that old greasy platter if you don't have to. Do you, Mama?
Oh, that's right.
This stove is so, it's either high or no. Remember I told y'all, it should be getting hotter than that. That's the reason I want a gas stove in here. I turned it all the way up on high to get it going. I don't want them sitting there that long. I want them to cook. I want them to cook while they're in there. Fry hard and fry fast. And hot. So I'm going to go ahead and turn these over. I need to go another minute or two. See how the beans are already getting hot. We're eating those other Hawaiian rolls with these because I love the Hawaiian rolls with chicken livers. Put sand tenders on. Don't say it again. They do pop, Melissa, but if you'll take your knife and pierce each lobe, they don't pop. You see how these are not popping. Now that's not 100% guarantee. You'll get a few, but if you pierce that membrane around each lobe of that liver, then it doesn't pop and go on. Also, deep frying them keeps them from popping as much as well. If you just put them in a skillet, they'll pop a lot worse. Come on now, little livers.
It should be getting done. I mean, it should be browning. I don't know if that's browning nothing.
Well, it just now started cooking again hard. Because it was on medium high. Let's let them go a minute. Keep on keeping on, frying. The beans are already boiling. Those are peanut beans. See, they're getting dark on the bottom there. These are those first ones I flipped. This is really a better way to do your chicken or your liver. It seems like counterproductive to use more grease, but by deep frying them, it's hotter, quicker than it just sitting there and then turning it and it is cooking one side at a time. Should I go ahead and take these up, Mama?
It's really getting brown on both sides.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, this is pretty good. We don't want them so hard.
No, we don't want them crunchy. Crispy, not crunchy. We want golden, delicious livers. Now look how that is staying on there. Because we put that cornstarch in there. That works for proteins and vegetables. So if you're deep frying a vegetable that's coated, like tempura vegetables or something, it's the same kind of process. Now, Mama, you can put your others in here if you want. So there's your new side. These actually have about caught up. They don't like nuts.
I didn't think that little cup would be very many livers, but
Was it one little cup?
yeah, that's all I got this time was one cup. I guess it was a pound cup. I don't know.
A pound of chicken liver? We'll eat about 4 or 5. But now I'll tell you what, there ain't nothing much better than cold chicken livers in the refrigerator for the next day. I love them. And I don't normally reheat them. I normally just eat them. It's a good idea to keep them rotated, even though she just put these in 30 seconds ago. Keep the raw ones on one side and keep moving them over and pull them out from that same side. That way you always know these have been in there, even if it's just a few more minutes, they've been in there the longest.
Can I get some like that?
Yes, ma'am. If you see that one pop, that's probably a little membrane that wasn't
Oh,
here.
Oh, what I did. Mercy Martin.
So this side over here, those will be ready to take out shortly. Now they're still cooking hot. These had to sit there a minute to wait for the grease, but this is what you want the whole time. A roll and boil. Looking good, Mama. Now, it don't take a long time to cook livers. It's not something that's going to take you all day. You can have these cooked and really just, well, you've seen it right here in real time. It doesn't take a long time to cook livers. Poppity pop. Poppity pop. Mama, watch out. That's hot.
I laid my hand down there.
These all need a few more seconds. I'm going to leave Mama with them. I'm going to take this little plate over there to the table. And I'm going to attempt to, well, one got away. Did you see that?
You got one?
On the counter.
Oh,
Oh, I'm going to eat it, Mama. Don't you worry.
I thought, thank you, don't need it to get hot.
Mama, did you lose a liver?
Huh?
Maybe that's the monitor while I work. Okay. They're hot. No doubt about that. I'll put this little lost one right there on the edge. I'll claim him. There they are. Beautiful. Fried chicken liver. I said it right for once. Those are done?
Let's go.
Those are done?
I just now getting them turned.
See, 180, 181, 185, 196, 97, almost 200 degrees.
They're done.
Yep, they're done. They hot. One thing you have to remember too, Mama, this one might need to go back. He's only going 157.
Oh, let me get him back.
Here, put your plate over here. That may be one. These are all done. I like to temp them all just to be sure. You know, when you're putting them in there and taking them out at the same time, you want to make sure. He could have been one of those that was I took off earlier and it cooled down, but I doubt. I want them all to be done. Now I'm not going to close that till after we wash it. That way we're sure to always have a clean thermometer. If you close it and let it down, you might put it up and then wash. That's Mama's rule. Good rule. Hello from Texas. I don't like liver, but those look good. Well, Sharon, thank you, ma'am. Livers aren't for everybody. I like them. I always have. Mama used to didn't like them. She's told y'all the story. When she got pregnant with me, her blood was iron deficient, and so Granny cooked them for her all the time, and she learned to love them. Love, love, love the livers. Those are done, Mama. I can tell they're looking at them.
A few at a time, you check the temper. I'm leaving them right there for you to check those two, please.
They done. 204, 5, 6.
They didn't go that fast, did they?
Yes, ma'am. Your friends will tell you. 205. Coming right up now. That one's still at 189. You can just tell these are done. Whoa, Mama, now you're slinging them out. Whoa, that liver's hot. Don't take me long to look at a hot liver. 210 degrees is what I was picking up there. But I got it back in its place, didn't I? 211. Yeah, Mama, these are good. 206 is where that one started. There's a pile of livers right there for you. They're all over the counter. No, but that was 200 degrees too. Eating the crunchies off the counter. So what do y'all think about it?
Check in the bowl.
Mama, I don't have to check that one. He done. He's 200 and something. 208, 10, 13, 12. Fucking counting down. Put him right there on the top, and all these crumbles we'll leave right there because there's some grease in there.
Okay.
Now that's a pile of livers out of one little pot.
Here you go.
Mashing time.
Don't get burnt.
Don't get burnt. Mama, don't
Well, I
trust me.
couldn't tell where your hand was at. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I got you.
Stove all
Let's mash these taters. Y'all have seen me mash taters 100 times.
I didn't have no butter out here. I thought that was more butter.
Get cream.
Yeah.
Just rake that across the edge of you. Look at all that melted butter. Rolling, rolling. I just took that out. Did you see that? Just took that out. She's sticking it. Okay. Don't you put my spoon back in there, Mama. Mama is hard to, she's the hard cat to skin. Now she'll come over and take this tater up back out of my hand in a minute and put it in the sink. And me still using it. I'll be like one of them cartoons when they do it. Mash them taters. Mash them taters.
You checked that last.
They've all been checked, Mama. They've been checked. They've all got pierced ears where I've checked it.
I'm going to lay this over here and get it cleaned.
They've all been checked to perfection. Let's put a little more butter. This is not softened, so we're going to have to chunk it off in there. And it will cool them down a little bit.
Yeah.
So, and the cream will if it's in the refrigerator.
It's in the refrigerator.
But now that butter will heat up in a hurry in here in this hot pot.
Well, that's all we've got. Green beans, potatoes. That's enough.
Got the rolls.
Yeah.
You just need some cream for these cream potatoes. Did you salt and pepper these, Mom?
I put salt in them. Pepper. Yeah, I put pepper in there. There you go, sir. You got
Pepper?
chicken crumb in your plate.
That's all right. There can be another one in there in a minute. Did you salt these enough, you say?
I think I probably did. You see.
It's going to take every drop of this cream.
You need some more?
Yeah, probably to make them good. And we use evaporated milk. Most of the time we get it off the shelf because, so we use it out of the refrigerator sometimes if we have a little drop left, but usually there ain't much left. Now how do I know I need more cream? Because look how they're already stiff. Remember what I told you? Make them soupier, then you want to serve them. Now those are a little bit thick for serving right there to me. Just a little bit thick for serving. You need some help, Mom?
I didn't want to catch.
This is warm shelf cream because it hadn't been opened. A lot of people don't put cream in theirs, they just mash them. We like creamed potatoes. See, now those are soupy. And that's what you want because you want them firmed up to serve. Those will be perfect in about 3 minutes. I'm just going to leave that in there to serve with. Ain't no sense of... Now this was pulled together right here. Southern Sunday style in real time. Mama's getting us some rolls and some sweet tea. And we're Sunday ready, ain't we, Mama?
Yeah.
The only thing that can make this even more Sunday ready would be to have a big old glass of homemade lemonade. But it has sugar in it.
A lot of sugar.
A lot of sugar. 2 cups of sugar. So we don't want to go lemonade today. A lot of times, even on Sundays in the summertime, when we're going to do lemonade, we do 1 or 2 things. I will muddle up some lemons in a jug and make enough just for single serving. That's easy to do. You can put the muddlers and it just mashes that. Put you a couple of teaspoons of sugar in there, a couple of tablespoons of sugar in there. Put you some fresh ice crushed up with water, and you can make a delicious glass of lemonade for one. Or sometimes we'll make lemonade and we'll have it as a dessert on the porch. It's around 2, 3 o'clock after we've eaten. Either way, it's delicious. Either way, it is delicious.
And I've got a cantaloupe. I'm gonna cut.
Cantaloupe. See these mashed potatoes, you thought that was too soupy? Those are perfection up there.
For dessert. In a minute. We'll take that.
Thank you, ma'am. This is it. Y'all blinked off a second. Peanut green beans. Salt and bacon grease is all we put in ours. Makes for delicious.
Your tea, didn't
Yes, ma'am.
Did you put pepper in the potatoes?
I did. Didn't I put no salt? Because somebody told me they put plenty in it.
I put some in it, and I said, taste it, and I had to add more.
I'm sure it's perfect. It's good with mashed taters.
I could make some gravy, but I don't care.
I don't want no gravy with livers. Gravy with chicken, fried chicken.
With ginger, I like it, but not with liver.
Let's bless our beautiful meal, Mama. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for these precious hands that prepared it, dear Lord. We just ask you to nourish our bodies with it and lead, guide, and direct us, dear Lord, to do the things you'd have us to do and the words that you'd have us to say. Lord, we just pray for our nation, pray for our country, pray for our children out there, dear Lord, as they prepare to go back to school. Just pray, Lord, that you'll keep them safe. And, dear Lord, just change the hearts of anybody who would ever want to harm them. And, dear Lord, we just pray for each and every prayer request that's out there, those spoken and unspoken, dear Lord. And, dear Lord, you know all of our special prayer requests. Be with Mama tomorrow as she has her surgery. Be with those doctors and be with those people involved. And, dear Lord, we just pray for you, for all these things in your precious name. Amen.
Amen.
Mama has her next eye done tomorrow. That one.
Hopefully I will.
This one's done a lot better today than yesterday, so she's feeling a little better about it. Aren't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I start to say they might use more salt, but I don't know.
They're perfect. They're perfect. Let's try this liver. See, that's the inside. That's the outside. Crunchy, crispy, dropped, delicious. And when you deep fry them like that, they don't absorb a lot of grease. Do that, Mama. Mama.
They're good.
And they got just the right amount of ranch on them.
Maybe a hair too much.
When you're shaking stuff up, you know, when you're putting your salt and your pepper and your ranch and you're going to shake up a wet protein or even a vegetable, remember that's not going inside your dish. It's not like a casserole that says put 2 tablespoons of ranch. That flour is going to be dispersed throughout the whole thing. So you want to put enough in there that you have equal amounts all through it. So you get that flavor in that dredge.
That bean was hot when I did into it, very hot.
Hot bean coming through, hot bean. These livers are to perfection, Mama.
Yeah, they're good.
Even our favorite place to go get livers at the KFC doesn't do as good as Mama do.
They don't have them much no more. You can't get them.
They do it the original.
No, the original we couldn't get them.
Mama. Remember? We did get them at the original.
Yeah.
Corbin. Remember we was going to go to Williamsburg and they sent us this
Oh, they said they didn't have them.
The original has them.
That's right.
The original is in Corbin, Kentucky. And that's where we have to go to get our chicken liver.
We've always got them before at Williamsburg and they quit.
With that sweet 16 kind of roll. This is the Hawaiian, but I always love the sweet 16 no bake rolls.
Well, we used to couldn't get the Hawaiian rolls right around here and get the sweet 16, but I don't even remember seeing sweet 16 anymore.
It's been a while, but I've gotten them. Maybe a different name.
Get the dinner rolls was called, but not what they used to call the sweet 16.
It was like a loaf of bread. So tell them about your livers, Mama, and then we'll let them go. So you've soaked them in buttermilk, ranch dressing.
This morning I cut them, stuck a knife in them, washed them real good, and then I poked them, put them in that thing. I put salt and pepper and a little ranch and buttermilk. Not a whole lot of buttermilk, just enough to
Give them a good
coating. And then I put them back in the refrigerator and they marinated while I was at church. And And then all I did was they seen me take them out, and we did the same stuff in the flour as we did in the marinade.
Right.
So they carry on the same taste. And I put cornstarch in my flour and just bounce around, cover them up good.
Now let me make it clear. When she's talking about poking the livers, your liver's in lobes. You got to poke each lobe, or you'll see that pop, pop, pop. You seen we had 1 or 2 popped. You can't help that. Sometimes you're going to have
Maybe
that.
a little one that you can't get.
Right. But if you'll poke each lobe that you find, you'll find them little lobes. It's the best way I can say it. If you'll poke each one of them with a knife, you'll cut way back on that popping. But you get you a screen. You can get them at the Dollar Tree.
I've got one down.
We've got 2 or 3
I
out
was
there.
putting them in our toothpaste too.
But we don't have a lot of problem with it because we do poke them, and marinating them helps too. But if you don't poke them, trust me, while you're cooking, every one of them will pop. And it'll pop out there on you. So poke those lobes and you won't have that. Same with gizzards.
I ain't never fixed
I've never fixed gizzards, but anything with a lobe, when that gets hot in there, it's going to expand. All right, Mama, you got anything to add today?
No, I'm eating like a pig. I want them livers real bad though.
Mm-hmm. Good and good for you, the Mama. You look pretty today. What color is that?
Oh, I don't know.
Peachy, orangey,
Orangey, I guess.
springy. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Y'all have a blessed day. Lord willing, we'll see you back here tomorrow. Patches will be back with us probably tomorrow evening. Don't y'all make fun of her.
They don't have to, because you do.
I call her Patches for that day or two just for fun. So, we may meet y'all at McDonald's early in the morning.
That would be good. Oh, that's when you show them up.
Is it McDonald's? Where was that last time?
Don't ask
Wherever
me.
we met y'all last time.
Don't ask me. That was 2 weeks ago.
Where we met y'all last time is where we meet you in the morning. Because, see, she can't eat, drink, nothing. And I don't eat, drink, or nothing until she can. So I got to have me some coffee as soon as we peel out of there in the morning. So I will we'll meet you all at McDonald's with a cup of coffee.
He is so good. He will not drink, eat, nothing. And I told him, go ahead. I know I can't. For him, just go ahead and do it. But he will not
Mama,
drink or eat.
if I can't wait till 8 o'clock to eat and drink, I can wait. Trust me. It ain't that big a deal.
But it don't bother me for you to go ahead and do it. But he won't. He won't. I don't eat, he won't eat.
I wouldn't eat in front of her for nothing. And I can wait, trust me. If it was 1 o'clock today, I could wait till then if need be. So, Mama, say goodbye to the fine folks. Y'all have a blessed day. Caught her with her mouth full. It's almost impossible not to. Don't say good night, say goodbye, because you ain't going to bed this early.
Oh, I might lay down and take a nap. Will that count?
You're going to get up and do something today. We're going to get out and prowl around and see if anybody's got any fences up or anything.
You don't want me to just take a nap today.
Oh, I don't want you to sleep the whole day away.
I have to get up at 4 o'clock.
Say goodbye, Lord.
Goodbye, my God bless you all. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day today.
Bye, y'all.